like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hello, welcome back to Mike's Bikes. Today it's a different video. You can see I'm not in the mountain. I'm actually in my man cave. It's a small room that I keep all my bicycling stuff, past hobbies, tools, a lot. I try to fix anything that goes wrong on my bike myself. This is something that I like to do. I can't fix everything though, and for certain parts I go to the bike, to my local bike shop. But when I go there for that reason, I try to stick around to see how this problem is solved. So I won't visit again the bike shop for the same problem. Today, due to a popular demand from some friends of mine, because now it's in some sort of a lockdown, and people have found again their old bikes from their basements in order to be able to get out and do some sports, some cycling, because that's the only way you can go out. You're allowed to go out, and that's a good thing. People are getting back into cycling and running, that instead they would be in some cafeteria sipping coffee and smoking. And on that note, one of my friends requested, why don't you do a how-to video? Meaning, I have a flat tire and I don't know how to change it, and I have to go to the bike shop, but I don't want to go to the bike shop. It's too far. I have to load the bike, and it's a hassle. Why don't you make a video that you show me how to change that tube? I said, good idea. So here we are today. I'm gonna show you how to change a tube in a tire. Sadly, all my mountain bike tires, just like this, are tubeless, and also on my son's bike, they are tubeless. So I don't have any mountain tubed wheel to show you. So I picked up my road bike wheel, and that is my second wheel set that has the trainer tire on, that I use when the weather is not good and I cannot ride outside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to change the tube on this tire. The principles are the same, like the rest. I will point out some hints to understand where things can go wrong and what you can do to avoid them, and let's start. First of all, as you have noticed, my tire is out of air. If you find this video helpful, probably you have a flat tire and your tube is also flat. So the first thing that you need to do, and before that, let me get my second camera on my head so that you can see firsthand what I'm doing, and let's start it. So what you need to do, first thing, is to remove the tube. Now in order to remove the tube, after you have removed the tire, it's almost mandatory to have some tire levers with you. If you don't, you are in deep trouble. Some tires, but there are a few, can be taken out of the rim by hand. This one can, but let's not go this way. This is a how-to video for an amateur, so let me use the levers. So have yourself a pair of levers, a set. So what you do, you slide your lever between the tire and the rim, and you secure it on the spoke. This is why this notch is here. Then you move a bit closer next to it, and you do it again, and then another, and you do it again, and you will see that the tire is out of the rim. Don't do that. Then you take the lever, you switch it on the other side so that the pointy parts do not damage the tube further, and you run it through the tire. Running it through the tire gets you to the point that the tube can be removed. It can't be taken out because there is a valve here. So what you do, you push the tire backwards and you remove the tube from the tire, and you put that aside for the time being. Now, two ways to solve a problem. First one, if you have a spare tube, you put it in and you go, and that's the best thing to do. The tubes are not very heavy and they're not very bulky. You see here is a one that I have folded and it's in a nice bag so it doesn't get dirt to damage it further. The second thing is you can have patches, and there are some nice self-sticking patches so that you don't have to carry glue also and you don't get messy. What you have to do though, if you go that way, you have to take your patch, put it aside, pump your tire with your pump. If you don't have a pump, you're again in deep trouble. If you have a CO2 pump, you better have a spare tube because you don't want to waste the gas to pump the tire to find the hole. So what you do, I will use my floor pump for this. You get the tube and you pump it a bit. Now, when the tube is pumped, you ask for everybody around to be quiet and you try to hear where the hole is. You will hear it hissing. So a little saliva on the tube will verify where the hole is. What do? You put your finger on to know where it is and you take the air out. Come on, you take the patch, you remove the non-sticky part and you press it in for a couple of minutes. Then you do the same again to see if you have another hole, because if you're having a pinch flat, meaning your tire didn't have very much pressure and you hit a trench or a pothole and you had a pinch flat, you're gonna have two holes on the sides. There you need two patches. Assuming that you have everything patched, you leave the tube aside. Careful not to leave it on the ground and get any dirt, because you're going to have another flat. You take the wheel, and when you take the wheel again, you run your finger in the tire and find what caused the flat, if it wasn't a pinch one, but you never know. So you run it through thoroughly and be careful not to cut your finger, because if something caused a hole in your tube, probably it will cause a hole on your finger. So you run it through, you see if you have anything, if you have anything that has pinched your tube, you just pinch the tire around and you remove it with your hands. Come on, be a man. So then what you do is you find again the tube, the valve hole, you push it in and you run it through your tire. Now be careful when you do that not to pinch the tire between the rim, not to pinch the tube between the rim and the tire. Once you do that, you just slide. Don't do that, this is bad. This is the correct way. Run it through so that you get it in. And when you reach that point, there are two ways to pull the tire in. First one is by hand. You just push it in, and with a bit of a brute force, it's in. The other, if you're having a problem with the tire, let's remove it. You take your tire lever and you use it the other way around. You put it on the rim on the other side so as not to damage the tube, and you push it in. And you go through here and you push it in again. Second time it's happening, and you're done. Then you take your pump to pump your tire, and you're done. Right? Wrong. You didn't check. What didn't you check? You didn't check that you haven't pinched the tube. So you go through here, you see, that's not good. This has to be on top. You go through it and you see that you haven't pinched it somewhere, and then you pump it, because you are in for a surprise if you don't. And after you pump it, you put it back on the wheel with your quick release or with your wrenches. I think usually there are 16 millimeters wrenches, so have a couple of them with you. They can come handy. Or get quick release, it's lighter for the wet winnies. So pump it in and go home. Okay, that was it for today. Let me know in the comments if you found this video useful. I can do some more, and I can help you understand on how to fix simple things, just like, you know, changing your brake pads, changing your cassette, or cleaning your bike properly, or you know, adjusting your derailleurs. That's also something very big. So these are the stuff that I can do and I can show you. Let me know in the comments if you want more of these videos. With that, thanks for being here, thanks for watching the video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.